This HOA bully obliterated my trash bin 58 times with her $68,000 Lexus SUV, so I swapped it for a concrete beast and watched her demolish her own luxury ride instead. Morning vandalism turned into felony charges, a $13,500 settlement, and a brutal lesson about crossing the wrong neighbor. Picture dawn shattered by metal crunching, tires screeching off, my garbage strewn like party wreckage across the driveway. Yet bullies never expect pushback built on unshakable proof. By the end, this self-styled enforcer trashed her vehicle, exposed a $48,000 fraud scheme, and learned some folks won't bend to threats from clipboards and fake clout. How would you handle a neighbor turning your mornings into a smash-up show? I'm Ethan Carter, 46, a carpenter for 23 years, newly divorced. Fighting for shared custody of my teens, Lily, 16, and Jacob, 14. We live in Cedar Grove Estates, a cookie-cutter HOA suburb in coastal Georgia, where lawns stay at 2 inches and decks stick to 4 approved colors. I bought the corner lot home 3 years ago post-divorce for a fresh start. Kids' rooms, good schools, safe vibe. What I didn't count on was clashing with Margaret Hensley ***, a 54-year-old widow who declared herself the neighborhood's rule czar, a title missing from our HOA bylaws. Margaret drives a silver Lexus SUV bigger than some lofts. She moved in 3 years back after her husband's death, childless, retired from running a loan office downtown. She knows every HOA rule cold and treats our dues like her personal vault. Tight with HOA President Walter Grayson, she's untouchable. My corner plot means trash pickup puts my bin curbside every Wednesday. City code, within 3 feet of the curb, right on Margaret S. 5:50 a.m. jog path. First hit came on a Wednesday in September, school's second month. Kids prepping, tea brewing, garbage truck 20 minutes out. Then boom, plastic exploding like a firecracker. I rush out, bin smashed, refuse like confetti of banana peels and tea leaves. Margaret reverses, window down, fake concern. Oh my, she purrs, zero sincerity. These streets are so tight. Hope it wasn't deer. Deer? $22 from Home Depot last week, but I stayed cool, thinking accident. 20 minutes scooping soggy cereal boxes in exhaust haze. Lily and Jacob watched, embarrassed seeing Dad in pajamas scavenging. Week saw 3 more. Same, 5:50 sharp, engine growl, sickening crack, silence as she sped off. By Monday, suspicion. Next Wednesday, malice confirmed. Mrs. Rosa, elderly neighbor across, nodded. She loops wide on purpose, in careful tone. Plenty room other side, but schemes your bin. Tried talk first. Caught her evening patrol. Hey, bin issue, cut off with saccharine smile. Ethan ***, you're new to community life. Roads fit normal cars, not bulky bins. Maybe adjust timing. Like there's a magic hour sans curb. Night. Dug into property rights, HOA rules, city laws. Bins on public strips are personal property. HOA, no specific timing or material rules, just not street visible except pickup. Month's end. For bins gone, $88 total. Kids stressed, custody evaluator noting area tension. Change due. Smirk appeared. Margaret locked eyes during dawn raids, smug curl owning the act. Game on. Mid-October, Margaret shifted to mind games. Home from a job, certified letter gut punched. Heavy paper, fresh ink. Improper bin placement, traffic hazard, in sharp legalese. Clause 4.6.1. No vehicle path block. 72 hours fix or $55 daily fines. Rushed through post my last meeting proofs. My carpentry code work helped. Oddities demand probe. Night, city law dive like hunting a warped joint. 2.5 hours cross-referencing. Jackpot. City requires curb closed bins on pickup. HOA stops at property line. Can't rule easements. Recalled online case. Alabama owner won same. Weekend defense. Like licensing prep. Doorbell cam set perfect. $40 for piece. Survey confirmed compliance. Mrs. Rosa signed statement, hands trembling. No trouble, she whispered. But unfair. Margaret flooded the local app with posts on reckless owners risking kids, corner obstacles forcing drivers into traffic. Comments split. Her trio of allies versus others calling her unhinged. Twist, City Hall pal Tom. Permits. We framed jobs. Called Tuesday with news. 3 complaints on my dangerous corner, different angles, same scribe. Filed 12 minutes at 2:15 a.m. Either synchronized sleepless or one pen, Tom chuckled. Thursday's board meeting, my file thick. Hall smelled of rug cleaner, stale debates. 12 residents, Walter tie fidgeting. Margaret at dais in navy suit, hand shaky on glass. Old business, I rose. Bin violation. Lights buzzed, silence. Read city code, showed survey. Mentioned Claire Evans, HOA lawyer with dozens of wins. Selective enforcement curious, I said, Margaret paling. Walter cleared throat twice. Needs review. Table. Nothing, all new. But Margaret cornered me in lot under. Lights. Think you're slick? She hissed, heard by lingerers. You types invade good areas, rules don't apply. Just starting. Mrs. Lopez from Oak Street gasped. Juan Torres, groundskeeper. I'd boots. Bias hung like smoke, clear. Pocket phone caught every jab. Night. Lily asked why the hate. Jacob feared moving. Bedtime vows, but tallied. 3 bins, 10 hours docs. Legal fees rising. Shift brewed. Residents whispered board overreach, uneven rules. Margaret S. rant showed. Not safety, but control. Next dawn, she crept past, studying like a tactician. Trouble loomed. November hit Cedar Grove Estates cold, Margaret harder. I savored round 1. She scoured bylaws like a prosecutor. Waves. Grass 2.4 inches over 2 by criminal 0.4. Deck faded from sage to unapproved olive. 3 tiny screen tiers needing a lens. Each $55 fine, 10-day pay. Irony. I walked hood with tape, camera, logging 11 same violations. Walter S. lawn 3.1. Mrs. Perry S. deck matched. Half Pine Street had hail rips. Only mine flagged. While Margaret played DA, I met Ron Haskell at Hardware. Ron, 20 years concrete, grinned at Bintail. No rule on materials. Holds trash, sized right fine. Seed for her nightmare. 60 pounds mix, rebar, poly shell tweak. $45 versus $275 fines/swaps. But her campaign first. Tuesday, photo proof of hood. Breaches. Wednesday, formal complaint on biased enforcement. Permits teach, officials hate system flips. Forced equal rules or admit targeting. Bad for Margaret. Twist. Her year's 65 sites, 48 to singles, elderly, minorities, 17 to couples, long-timers. Pattern screamed lawsuit. Fair housing recall. HOA bias triggers feds. Margaret facing rights lawyer cheered me. Friday, poured bin. Lily and Jacob helped mix to classic rock. Cement whiff recalled dad's floor 30 years back. Simple. Hollow base, drains, outer like others. Normal look, 60-pound stone inside for physics. Lesson. Tuesday set same spot. 550, cautious rumble. First hit 10 miles per hour. Thunk. No snap, metal screech. Her board crumpled, bin smug. Watched over tea as Margaret idled, baffled. Retried angle. More her damage, none mine. Legal genius, compliant upgrade. Her rams, her claims. Week of feudal dents on her Lexus, bin intact. Poetic, her weapon self-destructed. Saturday, $650 her damage, mine scuffed real. Hood buzzed, her narrative slipped. Mid-November, Margaret turned sleuth, obsessed, likely dreaming flowcharts. Spotted dented Lexus, cruising odd hours. Mrs. Rosa *** whispered. Night, flashlight, scale by bin. Saw from window. Laughed. Margaret in blazer, midnight scale probing. Needed better hobbies. Intensified. Juan Torres grilled at store on. Concrete buys. Stalked my posts for project clues. Desperate move. Bureaucracy again. Thursday, inspector knocked. Tired Dan, clipboard duty. Stone structure complaint. 15-second check. Trash can, not foundation. No violation. Margaret pressed. HOA demanded access for mod safety. Her draft, Walter stamp. Rights prep. 4th Amendment. HOA limits. Case Torres v. Bayside ***. No fishing sands cause. Reply. No entry sands warrant. Inspect from sidewalk. Her frustration rivaled cement. Lexus became durability ad. Tries added scratches. Bumper cracked, light loose. Neighbors noticed. Coffee run. For chats on bin lady. Mrs. Lopez timed. Pine teens bet. Lily, school calls us concrete family. Jacob, ticket sales for college. Break. Sophia Mendez, sane board, at coffee station. Margaret pushes Walter for inspection powers, material bans, contractor checks. Pushes odd firm contracts, prepped budget pitches. Night. Flipped probe. Control for profit? Records showed payers. Sunday. Beyond bin. Margaret Hensley ran a scam. Fortress threatened it. Hunch from Sophia. Searched Hensley Biz. Chilling. Hensley Projects LLC, 6 months. Margaret 40% owner, ex-Paul head. Timeline. Formed May. HOA bids July, harass August. Dots clear. Records dive. For months, 5 contracts. Landscaping. Paths. Hall. Park. $19, $500. Undercut $50 to $100 wins. Rigged subtle. Margaret approved all. 5 payouts to kin. Conflict glaring. Duty violation. Disclosed ties. Skip risks civil/criminal. Proof. Filings. Minutes. Deposits. Dues to family. Timeline. Bin talk August 10th. Budget query August 2nd. Harass 8 days post spend ask. Been shielded theft from 134 homes. Scope. Liability. Fraud. Boot. Corruption desperate to erase. Printed. Cloud saved. Declare. Urgent crime. Flip. Margaret versus Carpenter thought. Faced prison. Ruin. Wednesday dawn. Her try-on bin. Lexus $1,000 dinged. Bin folly statue. Shift to justice. War set. Wednesday garage war room. Tables. 5 chairs. Yarn board like thriller. Team 630. Mrs. Rosa with tea. Resolute. One Torres uniform. Sophia Mendez finances. Ron Haskell donuts. Party vibe. Pin timeline. $19,000 deals. 5 conflicts. 46 harass. Lexus proof unravel. Sophia systematic. Ron. $2,000 grill. Strat. 1 track. Mrs. Rosa canvas. Sophia audit push. Ron tech. Legal timing. Claire solid. Early risks evidence loss. Late cover. Carpentry. Layered fixes. Hit legal suits. Social petitions. Media. Audits. Canvas Thursday. 82 right signs. 29 audit demands. 11 testify. Mrs. Lopez raged at early bin fine. Map. Margaret S. allies long-timers. Neutrals fear. Retaliation. Rest accountability hungry. Media. Channel 6 corruption. Reporter Kate Yunan HOAs. Kit. Graphs. Legal. 9 minutes Rams. Social. Cedar Transparency 62 members. Viral routine vid. Bin drew crowds. Monday try 54. Light dangling. Lily. School fame. Jacob. Vid fees. Tuesday. Board Wednesday. Interviews Thursday. Complaints Friday. 128 committed. 14 speak. Proofs tight. Margaret clueless. Pre-board. Margaret unhinged. Despair wreaked panic. Saturday spray woke. Move in blue. Washes quick. Cams caught Lexus. Monday utility dig tip. Inspector found nil. Tuesday won. Hired coastal security. $200 per day bin watch. My cams got her drives. Erratic. Wednesday Lily Thierry. Margaret bad influence talk. Hired Tina Holt. Ex-cop. $200 per day doc stock. Sabotage. Acid stain. Complaints. Fake reviews. Friday shock. Jacob found tracker under truck. $250 illegal. Picks. Police. Officer Luis Vega report. Criminal now. Insurance. Margaret S. $3,200 hazard claim. Cam showed intent. Geico probe. 54 Rams. Statements. Deny fraud crime. Group 85. Outrage shared. Mrs. Perry plant harass. Wilson's chalk. Fines. Walter distanced. Sunday try 58. Bumper off. Margaret crawled suited. Neighbors peaked. Sadly funny. Tuesday compiled done. Wednesday morn. Margaret peak. Walter closed session. Sophia. Threats alleged. Seize mods. Backdated disclosures. Failed timestamps. Insurance probe. State Mia Ruiz sup records. Tuesday PM. Paul Hensley called. $8,000 lawyers/repairs. Coverage cut. Settle. Stalked. Fraud. Stole 134. No easy out. Pre-board fake restraint. Edited calls. Staged pics. Judge Elena Cruz tossed. False contempt. Troubles piled. DA stalk. IRS unreported. For PM lot packed, Channel 6, 9 weekly. 134 and 40 space, tense. Margaret late, gray suit, shaky. Intimidate flopped. Mrs. Rosa, who's fraud? Cheers. Bombshell 540. Officer Luis Vega warrant. Margaret drained. Board chaos. I presented. Not bins, corruption. 58 Rams, tracker, vandal, $19,500 to kin. Fund her firm. Drop. Vid hits. Asterisk asterisk Ms. Hensley asterisk asterisk, $3. 200 lawyers, wrecked $68,000. Fraud over $22 bin. Stole $48,000. Erupt. Mrs. Lopez raged. Teens clapped. Margaret screamed. Harass. No standards. Bias clear. Meltdown filmed. Tried tearing. Proofs. Restrained. Built values. Mascara ran. Sophia moved suspend. Unanimous cuffed. Justice cold. Aftermath swift. Resigned Thursday. DA fraud 6 months. $5K. Licenses cut. Audit clawed $48,000. $175 refunds. Paul. 13.5K sent. Margaret to Alabama. Costly lesson. Sophia Mendez chair. Transparent bids. Park revamp from fraud funds. Lily / asterisk asterisk Jacob asterisk asterisk designed. Healed. Carter v. Cedar Grove asterisk asterisk cited 12 cases. Act set audit standards. Vids 200K. Bin lobby plaque. Defended 2024. Fest drew 700. Scholarship funded 2. Lily Essay 1 admits. Jacob S. Justice Clips channel. Grew. Custody boosted. Biz boomed. Underdog won with proof. Team. 60-pound stone. Was my concrete too far? Or just against tyranny? Share your HOA saga. Justice or vengeance? Debate ethics. Fairness. Community fights. Like, sub for more wins via grit, smarts, timing.